Thank you. lend me your ear, not physically. May I invite His Honor, Vice President? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, before I invite His Honor, the Vice President, may I announce that because our class of 75 members feels a bit tired, may we excuse him to retire. When he has rested, he can come back and find us. But we are delighted that he could come and spend quality time with us. And may I encourage you, as I encourage myself, if you don't know where he lives, I'll show you, because we really need to start visiting him. He's not alone. He has his friends. I'm talking about none other than our own class of 75, Andrea Masie. So please, if you don't know where he lives, I'll show you. We must spare the time to take him out to dinners, to take him out to lunches, to spend quality time with him. He was very generous. I had never gone into a restaurant because as a law student, every law student was poor. He drove me in his Mercedes and he took me to the then Lusaka Hotel, and it was sumptuous. And everyone, when we came back, we had a class by this great professor, and everyone saw me, and I won't mention the others who were there, smiling broadly. And then he was saying, why are you smiling so broadly? I didn't want to tell him we had had a sumptuous meal, unequal to any meal we had ever eaten in Unza cafeteria. So, really, a great, generous man, a great friend, a great brother, a great friend, best friend. So please, let's be there all the time. Is there anyone of you who is going to visit him tomorrow? Or tomorrow is too soon? Okay. I know the governor and I went there, we bounced, but we'll go back again. So please, you can be able to be excused if you so wish. Thank you so much for coming.
Okay, Robert.
Come to see you very soon.
Let me
Thanks
see
a lot. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice.
Yeah. We'll come and see you. Come and see you. May I now invite His Honor to open the dance floor, and we have a beautiful young lady in 1975 and still continuing to be beautiful, none other than Jessie.
Yes.
Never
Just behind.
I'm at loss to how to make you understand that to me this is one of the days of my life which I will not forget. However and whoever and the way ever this idea originated, I'm grateful to those who originated the idea. I promised the priest, oh, the justice priest. Well, just locally, but she also worked for me. For many years, she was my majesty in Zimbabwe. That we shall agree so that the next dinner is in Zimbabwe. I hope all of us and those who are not here will be able to be informed and will come to Zimbabwe. Who suggested dinner? It's me. Oh. Yes. Yeah. So some have suggested Nyanga, that's great Eastern Highlands. And this place, if I may explain a bit, is called the New England. Why? During the Second World War, when the British were under serious pressure from the Germans, their king, King George VI, left London and they stayed secretly in Nyanga, and they called the place New England. But when they found there was a duty, it was returned back to England. So when you come there, we will show you the place where you are, where King George was staying during that serious war. Perhaps that's not the reason I think we have chosen Nyanga. It's just cool. But today, the musicians, you were playing Tukuts. This afternoon, Tukut's daughter was performing at the United Nations 70th anniversary. And she was also the director of ceremonies. Then she said, there is a heat wave in Zimbabwe. I don't know what's here also.
Oh, yes.
Heat wave. And then she says, her neighbor, an old lady, heard about this heat wave. So she had chickens laying eggs. So every morning the old lady would check whether the chicken is now producing cooked eggs. Because yes, on that note, may I say thank you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we won't hold you longer, but on behalf of all of us, let me, number one, extend our vote of thanks to the band. Today, we saw a brilliant band, and I thank my class of 75, Daisy, for having arranged it. Do you have the details so that anyone who wants them to perform at their ceremony, you could kindly promote them? Because this is talent.
As long as I get the 10%
Check it up. Then finally, of course, our gratitude to our guest of honor. It couldn't have been better. To have you here, it couldn't have been better. You know, without you being here, we would have lamented about the people in diaspora. But you chose to come here. It couldn't have been better. This day is extremely emotional for all of us. We have bemoaned those who departed earlier, but then again, we are full of memories. If we were to do anecdotes about all of us, what we saw, would be here until tomorrow, 0 seats, but we choose not to do so. I also want to thank our colleagues, especially those led by Justice Nyambe. They know themselves, who took the front row. I don't know how they happened to sit in the front row to organize this, because for all I know, Attorney General Mutale was always a backbencher with Bandito. And they made a lot of noise. I don't know why he didn't subtract some marks. But they took the front row to organize this auspicious occasion. And we cannot depart without a vote of thanks to our eminent Professor, Chief Justice Silongwe, to our eminent professor who taught us through the Socratic method, which before we understood, we hated that Socratic method, by the way. You see?
You remember we even protested.
We